and go.
Hi, my name is Mark Vallecilla. I was born in France and I've been a US citizen for 2 years now. The result of any US government prosecution of Wikileaks and Julian assange will be to restrict the truthful information American citizens receive about their government foreign policy. But the US cannot promote democracy abroad by limiting it at home. In fact, I don't believe that there is any will in the Council of Government to really have democracy in the real sense of the etymology of the word, which is power to the largest amount of people, which is the Greek for democracy. And when the president he says, "I swear to protect the interests of the United States of America." Well, it's now clear that the interests of the United States of America for the people in power are not the people of the United States, but the large corporations who are funding their campaign. I mean, all that seems to be pretty known, and although when I talk to people who seems to live between the two coasts, they seems not to know about it, or even more, it seems like now they don't even care. They will tell you that they know about it, but what's the difference anyway? The system has been able to give a sense by 80 years of scaring people with communism that if you try to get any information outside of the box, you are some kind of communist, or which is like a dark plague or something like that. So now people really are scared of claiming for information. So I really believe that until corporations have an interest in the real exercise of democracy, there will be no willing movement within the government for democracy. And because there is no left in the US, there is therefore no voice. The amazing thing is that if there is a left since the 60s in this country, they have achieved nothing. And that is really linked to this fear. If you're a leftist, you're a communist. Which is like if you're Muslim, you're a fundamentalist Islamic. It's kind of the same thing that has been done. And what's absolutely incredible is that just in 2 years, the Tea Party were even able to have their own rebuttal after the State of the Union. In 2 years. And in 40 years, the left has not even achieved half of that. I mean the real left, not the Democrats. So, democracy through knowledge. Knowledge is power, and knowledge is only come from information. But the evilness of the system is that it has been convinced people that they don't need to have information. And actually, some people have told me that they don't want to know what their government is doing. And that's the power of that system that has been able to convince people of that. So, Wikileaks prosecuted is just a way, again, to limit information. Because I really believe that American people are really good at heart. And if they only really knew what was going on, then there will be some kind of democratic uprising. But it is not happening. And just when there is little movement, like Wikileaks here and there happening, immediately you can see the system trying to limit it by any way and mean possible. So, no, I don't think that the United States is interested in promoting democracy at home or abroad. But they have built a system which is tremendous. And like a friend of mine who lived in Russia for most of her life told me, in Russia we had only one newspaper and one TV channel, and we knew it was BS. It was not information. But here we have the feeling that we have so many channels and information that it's fair, but it's not, because they all say the same thing, and they now all censoring themselves, which is even the worst way of censorship, is when someone is censoring themselves. Thank you very much.